Welcome to the video for Math Skills 0.4. Use calculators to find and use power, exponential and logarithmic functions. The power of a number simply means how many times that number is multiplied by itself. So if you have 2 raised to the power of 2, which is written here as 2 and a superscript 2, then that's just the same as 2 times 2, which is going to be 4. If you have 2 raised to the power of 3, and that's not 2 times 3, which a lot of people do, it's 2 times 2 times 2, so it's 3 lots of 2 multiplied together, and that's 8. If you have 2 raised to the power of 4, then that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is then 16. There's a button on your calculator which can do this, and you need to, every calculator is slightly different, but find the button on your calculator that does it, have a play with it, and make sure that you can get these numbers to come out correctly. So now you have happy with powers, we need to talk about logarithms. So if you had the equation 2 raised to the power of x was equal to 8, and you wanted to find out what x was, then all that's asking us is what power of 2 gives us 8. Now, the answer we know from our previous work on powers is of course 3, because 2 raised to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, and that gives you 8. So in this case, x is 3. So for that very simple example, you don't really need to use a calculator, you can see it straight away. And this type of equation is known as an exponential equation, as the unknown letter is the power, so we're trying to find out what x is. Now if we were to ask to solve 3 raised to the power of x equals 81, and asked to find out what x was, then x would be 4. And if you want to check that, you can put that into your calculator. So those two examples are relatively straightforward. However, if we were asked to solve 4 to the power of x equals 20, then we've got a problem, because x is not going to be a whole number. So if you've got whole numbers and you're good at maths, you have a natural feeling for it, then you might be able to do it without using a calculator. But if you've got a case where x is not going to be a whole number, you could use trial and error, but it would take you a long time, and there is a better way. And this better way is to use something called logarithms. So the definition of a logarithm is if you've got a to the power of x equals n, where a is the base, x is called the power, and n is just the number. So then the logarithm of a number to a given base is the power to which the base must be raised to give the number. It sounds complicated, but once you get into it, it's quite straightforward. And any positive number except 1 can be used as the base. You can't use 1 as the base, but anything else can be. So therefore we've got a raised to the power of x equals n, and that's the same as saying log a n equals x. So in chemistry we only need to use log 10. So in A-level chemistry you will only ever be asked to use a base of 10. And there's a key on your calculator for log 10, which is called the log key, so have a look at your calculator, make sure you can find it, and make sure you're comfortable using it. You don't want to be panicking in an exam that you've forgotten how to use it, so make sure you're comfortable with it.